Okay, we have one more public speaker, and because of comments that have been made to me after other meetings, I'm going to give a warning that this person will probably be talking about things that are very sexually explicit. And just as we have with our programs given people the opportunity to opt out, I'm going to give anybody that for the next 3 minutes would like to leave the room because they're uncomfortable with the language to do so at this time. And the next speaker would be Denise Pursche.
Well, I have something for you in advance of our public comment. Copy for you to keep. For you. For you. For you. For you. And you. And even you, dear sir. Before I get started, I want to remind you the definition of age appropriate defined in the laws. The Healthy Youth Act in AB 329, which defined in Education Code 51931, age appropriate refers to topics, messages, and teaching methods suitable to particular ages or age groups of children and adolescents, we're not talking about teens, based on developing cognitive, emotional, and behavioral capacity typical for age or age group. Last MDUSD board meeting, you all voted on the yearly resolution known as Banned Book Week, slated for the last week in September. I'm going to read just a small part of the resolution, quoting, "Whereas some individuals, groups, and public authorities work to remove or limit access to reading materials, to censor content in schools, to label controversial views or distribute lists of objectionable books or authors, and to purge libraries of materials reflecting the diversity of society, America still favors a free enterprise in ideas and expression and can be trusted to exercise critical judgment, propaganda, and misinformation, and to make their own decisions about what they believe and what they read. I ask you to think about this book that I just gave you and to take a look through it. I want you to really spend some time looking at the pictures and the content, like masturbation, an entire chapter on abortion, slated for 10-year-olds and up, mentions anal and oral sex. It's a book most frequently banned every year. It's on usually the top 10. It is marked for age 10 and up. I'm not asking you to ban any book. I'm asking you to use age-appropriate definition to determine whether this book should be on a handout given to our children who are 10 years old. And that handout, a copy of it, is for you also in the book. This book was banned from a California prison, a men's prison, by the way, an adult prison, because it was considered pornographic. You know, cartoon characters engaged in various sexual acts are not meant for 10-year-olds if they are not meant for a prison population who is adults. You said you wanted a challenge, Trustee Lawrence, and I would suggest this challenge to you and to this board and to you, Superintendent Meyer, a challenge that would say, why is this book on a handout given to our children during family life, and what purpose would it serve? Again, the Healthy Youth Act in AB 329 defined age appropriate as suitable for typical age groups or age groups of children and adolescents based on developing cognitive, emotional, and behavioral capacity. These words are known by educators. They should be known by this board. The meaning of those have meaning, and they in fact inform instruction.
I'm sorry, your time is up.
All right. Well, I'll be back again. Thank you.